I had several comments, people thinking that an intruder came into the tiny cabin while we were gone.
See the sunset over the ocean, feel warm sand between my toes, and have my heart stolen by a beautiful girl. I wanna kick back, relax and watch all the clouds skate beneath the stars and hear the waves crash to the beat of her heart. There's no one else around but her and me. There's nowhere on this earth I'd rather be. Sing it with me. I never wanna leave this place. Wanna call it home. Wanna call it home. Maybe these will be those better days, and they feel like home. Yeah, you feel like home. Love the way she lets her hair down when the wind blows her hair all around me. She knows I surrender to the way she glows, and I can't stop thinking about just how perfect this all turned out. No other word but free. Sing it with me. But I never wanna leave this place. Wanna call it home. Gonna call it home. Maybe these will be those better days, and they feel like home. Yeah, you feel like home. Fire burning low. Set a few sparks of our own and watch them grow into something beautiful. I never wanna leave this place. Wanna call it home.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We are out here at the off-grid property today. Hold on a second. I'm out here at the off-grid property today, and working on, I want to get if you guys watched my last video, I showed you the little light that I wanted to set up in here so we can actually work when I get off work in the dark, and have light, electricity out here. And so I want to get that set up today. You probably already seen in the beginning, I was showing you guys, I'm putting up a cross beam on the rafters just for it's like support to help the rafters be supported by a weight load on the roof. So I've measured the roof, I got my order in, and we should be expecting the tin this week sometime. They're going to give me a call when it does come in. But so today I'm going to show you guys putting the light up, getting electricity in here, and I'm finishing these rafters. I got about 5 or 6 to go. Pretty simple. I'm just cutting it to length, and it's no really, I didn't really like figure out, all right, it needs to be 3 foot down, 4 foot down. I just put it like where I thought it would be the best, and it's going to work just fine. We've done other structures like this and never had any problems with them. So I'll show you cutting them, putting them up and all that. So we'll just be doing some of that today. I've tested out the DeWalt table saw, kind of figuring it all out. Like I told you guys before, I've never owned one of these. Figuring the angles and all that stuff. You actually can do quite a bit with this. So I'm pretty excited to have it in my arsenal of equipment to use out here on the build. You can probably hear the generator in the background. So I got my pass load nail gunner out, and it's been in my truck since we worked out here last, and the battery has died. The cold weather has drained the battery, so I'm gonna go ahead and screw all the stuff in today. I did bring some batteries for that. I just didn't anticipate it being dead. I didn't even think about it. I'll have to go home and charge it. I didn't bring the charger with me either. So we'll just screw everything in today, not a big deal. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video on the off-grid property working on the little tiny cabin house. And if you do, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, I ask you please subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of stuff going on. We're building the tiny cabin, and then we're gonna be working on the pole barn as soon as we can get the rest of the post set. I'm just excited. We got a lot of projects going on at once, but this is a must. We have to have a toilet out here, and we want to have a shower. We don't have to have the shower, but that's something we want. So we made it big enough where we can have the shower, a little bathroom, and a little hangout spot for the kids and Brandy and me, just when we're out here. If we want to take a break, come in the cabin. So we're in the stages of getting it completely dried in. I'm going to be working on the siding hopefully this next weekend coming up, hopefully weather permitting. We'll get some siding put on here. We're going to mill our own. I actually stopped by my buddy Kevin from Hidden Heights. I got his shirt on today. Let's see here. I actually had to lose some weight for the shirt he gave me. I think he gave me a medium. I'm like an extra large. So I finally get to wear it. Hidden Heights Farm over on YouTube. If you guys get a chance, go subscribe to Kevin. Great family channel. They're like right there to almost to 40,000 subscribers. If you guys go there and give them a subscription for me, get them to 40,000 subscribers. I mean, they are like 100 or 200 away. I think you guys can get them over the top. Yeah, so I just looked and they're at 39,800. If 200, you guys can go there and subscribe to them and tell them Dutch sent you over there. Just click on their last video. Like I said, great family channel. You guys would really enjoy it if you're not already subscribed. And if you are subscribed already, because I sent you guys over there, I appreciate that very much. But see if you can get them 40,000. So let's get into the rest of the build. I'll bring you in and out. I'll show you hooking up the light. If you watched the last video, I already hooked it all up at home. I brought my jacker out here to plug it in and see how bright it gets in here. One of those lights is going to light this whole cabin up, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get two. Probably one's going to be plenty. That thing is freaking bright. So let's get busy on this. I'll go ahead and get these rest of this screwed in, and then we'll string up the light, plug it in, and then we'll go from there. I get a couple longer screws. That bit's kind of small. Let me get it a bit. The right bit always helps, that's for sure. There we go. Perfect. Let's walk out there and I'll show you the light if you haven't ever seen it, and then we'll get in here and we'll string it up and see what it looks like. Okay, here's the light. If you didn't catch the last video, that I put pieced together. Now I'm just going to hang it from the ceiling and plug it in. I've got a couple 6-foot extension cords, probably just need one, I don't know. And we're going to use the jackery to run the off-grid power out here for this little cabin for now. So yeah, pretty excited about this. Put a couple screws over here, temporary, just to string the cord down, wrap it around, and I can run my cord down. That way we're not tripping over it when we're in here working. There we go. And you could tell the difference. Let me show you. That's super bright. That's awesome. But yeah, that's exciting. We got electricity in the off-grid cabin. Now, like I said before, those lights, we're out here in the dark. When it's dark out, we can actually move those lights this way and that way. And that's just temporary. They're just hanging there. It should be fine. So it's simple. So we got power in the tiny cabin. With the help of the Jackery 1000 and an LED light. That's going to be perfect for when I get off work late and it's already dark and I want to come out here and work on the interior. It's going to be perfect. So let's get busy. Let's finish hanging the rest of these and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I got all of them done, but this back one I gotta get it. You guys can see I did it the easy way. Instead of trying to cut the right angle and stuff, I just screwed in some 4-inch screws into the side and got it up there. That's gonna, for this structure, is gonna be plenty for whatever load. I've seen people do this. I've seen people do OSB board across. There's several different ways you can do this. This is just the way I did it. It was the easier way for me to do. I didn't cut the right angles and stick it up in there. I've done that on my chicken houses, and I've done this on my chicken houses too. So I want to show that to you guys. I know there's several different ways, but this is going to work just fine for what this is. So I'll go ahead and get that one screwed in. I think my father-in-law might be coming out here, and we might work on some of these to get this all tied up. I talked to the metal company, give you guys an update. The metal for the roof should be here Thursday. So hopefully this weekend, weather permitting, I'll be able to get the 10 metal roof. I got the 26 gauge metal to put on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that last one on there. I just want to give you guys an update and show you how I did it and go from there. The light's working really good in there. I wish it was getting a little bit darker, that way we can see. It's gonna light the whole place up, and I need that out here just so like I said earlier, when I do get off late when it's dark, I can do some work in there still. So that's the update for right now. We'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, me and my father-in-law just got through filling in these holes with some 2x4s. So it's pretty much dried in for the most part, minus the tin on the roof, the metal on the roof. Let me show you what we did. So we went ahead and we can still see some daylight. I'll come back on the inside with some of the spray foam insulation and get all them cracks in there. And if I need to, like a silicone or whatever I need to do around here. But I don't know if you can see that or not. I might have to walk over on the other side. But we filled all them holes so nothing can get in there. So saying that, so nothing could get in there, I had several comments, people thinking that an intruder came into the tiny cabin while we were gone. That's why that wet spot was at. Some people thought it was like feces. If you guys think an intruder came in here, I don't see it at all. I don't think they did. I'm positive, because all it was dirt and some water. We'll walk in there and I'll show you what they're talking about. But yeah, there were several of y'all that thought an intruder had come in here while we were gone. So I guess you can call it a trespasser. I don't know. But let's check this out. So we did all those underneath the eave right there. Got them all done. And I went ahead, I don't know if you can see, then I went ahead and I got them all braced up, like I showed you guys earlier. So yeah, so some of the comments were saying maybe a raccoon, let me get in here so you can see me, a raccoon might have crawled up the ladder, squeezed through the hole, made their nest down here on the ground, or maybe even someone came in here and was jacking with this. I don't think so. We had a wet spot right here, and it looked, I guess I didn't really show it real well on camera. I didn't think about it, but it's just mud from all of us coming back and forth in here, in the wet spot just puddled up right there, and made it look worse than it really was. And several people, let me show you, people pointed out that, well, that's where it leaked because there's a discoloration. Well, that was actually on there whenever we put the OSB on there. That's how it came from Lowe's. We just went ahead and used it. It's dried out, but it does have a stain on there. But that's not where it came from. After I started looking earlier when I first got here, maybe possibly the wind could have pushed some rain up underneath there. I don't know. I didn't find anything wet right here, but what I was thinking is it probably came through the crack or through a nail, puddled up on top, and the water just kind of seeped through, because it wasn't a real big puddle because it was like we got like 10 hours of rain. So for that little bit of a wet spot wasn't that big of a deal. So that's what I think happened. I think it just kind of got hung up there where the one bys are going across the roof, and it just slowly kind of dripped through one of the nail holes. Something, I don't know if you can see, there's little nails for the tar paper. So that's what I think happened. I don't think there was an intruder or a raccoon or animal that got in here, because I don't know how they would have, well, they could have crawled back out, but there was nothing. So that's what I think it was. So leave me some comments down below if you guys know what I'm talking about, and let me know what you guys think it was. But yeah, this is what I got done today. I got the light up. I wanted to do that yesterday, but I got it up today. Got the braces and got it all dried in. So now the next step, let me walk out here and let me close this up. So now the next step is I'll be getting the tin in for the roof in the end of the week. So hopefully this weekend, weather permitting, we can get it put up. So once I get the roof on, I'll get the wiring. I'll probably buy the shower, what I'm going to use for the shower drain and the shower bed, one of those fiberglass ones they sell at Lowe's or Home Depot or the lumber yard. That's probably what I'm going to go with, and we'll figure out the side, something cool. But so I'll probably get that, and I'll get the wiring, and I'll get the insulation, because I want to get it wired. And I'm not going to do a whole lot, maybe a couple, 2, 3, 4 outlets or something like that, and then 1 or 2 lights, maybe a small ceiling fan, maybe. We'll just kind of look, see what we can find. Other than that, it's going to be very, very simple. I do need to get some plumbing stuff, because I am going to plumb it for future if I do want to hook up running water to it and all that. So it will be plumbed. We just won't be using that right now, if that makes sense. And when the time comes for that, I'll show you what I'm doing. Right now, we just want to get it working for the toilet and a shower. Well, and I'll show you the shower that we're going to get to once we get it. But we got some plans in the works. So that's the plan as of right now. So things will start moving along, and we're still waiting on the pole barn cabin for it to dry up over here. It's just so wet. It's just really, really wet, and it's just part of it, and I've talked to you guys about that before. So that's all I got for you guys today. Any comments, leave them down below. We appreciate each and every one of you guys that do subscribe to the channel and gives us thumbs ups and all that. We love you guys, and we can't thank you all enough. The support that you show me and the family is just amazing. And Yeah, thank you. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog out here on Off Grid Property. And if you did, like it. Love you guys. We'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.